And gentlemen of YouTube, Big Bubba coming at you live through the power of the internet. As you can see from the description below, this is the review for Raw from Monday, the 5th. I'm going to start off by saying this very pleasantly. Same new year, same WWE. Unfortunately. We started off with Triple H and Stephanie coming out basically to all of the roster in the ring. They had John Cena kind of apologize for what happened, for him bringing back the Authority. And then they came out and they decided to add Seth Rollins to the main event of Royal Rumble. What does that mean for the Royal Rumble? Honestly, I'm kind of thinking they might have Seth go over here. I think it might be a screw job where they screw John Cena, hopefully, and Seth becomes the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And with reading all the dirt sheets that I read and everything, I am looking at seeing that, as of right now, Roman Reigns is still leading the talks about being the winner of the Royal Rumble, along with Daniel Bryan. It's kind of split right now. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of them versus Seth Rollins, or maybe even a triple threat match. We'll see what happens there. They announced a John Cena Appreciation Night, and I saw a couple of people say the same thing I was thinking. Isn't every night John Cena Appreciation Night? The guy basically never fucking jobs to anybody. He never puts over really anybody. He's a 5 moves of doom kind of guy. You know, he's a great PR guy, but he's not a great wrestler. So with that being said, hey, it is what it is. They announced Wade Barrett, who just came back from injury, getting an Intercontinental Championship title match against Dolph Ziggler. I was very intrigued to watch this match because I am a big fan of both. Seeing when Dolph won, I was like, okay, that's great. Dolph wants going to start a great feud, and then Kane comes out and says it's a 2 out of 3 falls. Basically, after Barrett destroys Dolph Ziggler. Dolph had no chance. You kind of knew that after when they came out. You knew that he was getting punished. It sucked. It really did. But hey, it's WWE. The Authority's back. We should expect this kind of stuff. I am happy to see that Wade Barrett got back his Intercontinental title. I am honestly going to say I'm happy with that. This is his 5th title reign, which is very, very big. I think there's only a few people that have more Intercontinental title reigns than him. Off the top of my head, Chris Jericho is one of them. I think he has 9 or 10, if I remember correctly. He wins with the Bull Hammer, which I love that move, but it's also a move that looks like it can cause a lot of damage to concussions and whatnot. And then they show a highlight from John Cena's career when he debuted. I don't really care. So moving on, they had the Roman Reigns promo. It made no sense. I mean, I understand where they were going with it. They're trying to build him up to be the strong guy, but he's really not in a lot of guys' eyes like mine. He's another John Cena. He knows a limited moveset, but the bad part is he comes from wrestling royalty. You know, the Anoa'i family. I mean, he comes from wrestling royalty, which really sucks to see him like that. And then they have the Bray Wyatt promo. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I love Bray Wyatt's promos. His promos seem to always intrigue me and really get me involved. I'm thinking I was thinking at this point that his and Dean Ambrose's match was going to be a great match. Then we have the Extension come out. I have mixed emotions about their promo before the match. I didn't really care that they disrespected Demolition. I was never a Demolition fan. But I am a big Road Warrior fan. And, I mean, I understand that they're trying to become a little bit edgy. And, you know, it's something us WWE Universe have been asking for. We want edginess. Well, they became a little edgy and they did disrespect one of the greatest tag teams of all time. That being said, I do think it's going to help the Extension get over. They're trying to show their dominance. They beat a jobber team, unfortunately. When they start beating teams like Mizdow again and, you know, the Usos and all that, that's when they'll really get credibility in my eyes. I do like their finisher, the Fall of Man. I think that was a great finisher. I do see that causing a lot of damage in the. And then Big Show versus Roman Reigns. For two big guys, it was an okay match. The end was pretty predictable. I figured it would probably be a DQ or count out or something stupid to end that match. But hey, they didn't disappoint there. It wasn't a surprise. Natalya versus Nikki was an okay match. It was nice to see Paige come out and kind of cause a distraction for Natalya to win. I do see kind of a feud brewing there between the three for the title. I'm hoping that comes to a head at Royal Rumble. I'm not a big Divas fan, like I've said before. Ambrose's promo was upright great. He made it very clear he doesn't give a shit what happens in that match. That was great. Roman versus Harper. Again, it's former Bray Wyatt brothers against each other. Makes no sense. There's no build-up. J&J Security's the special referees. Harper goes over, obviously, and they attack Roman, which wasn't a surprise. The ambulance match. I will have to say this is probably was the best part of WWE Raw on Monday. It was a great match. The finish was very good. A Sister Abigail into the door of the ambulance, and then another Sister Abigail onto the concrete, put him in, and he won. I do see. I know a lot of fans out there are mad because Dean Ambrose is losing a lot of his matches. The reason he's doing that right now is because they're trying to make Bray Wyatt big. So if Undertaker decides to wrestle or something, he has somebody to wrestle. So that's where that's coming in. The mixed tag match, The Miz and Mizdow and Alicia Fox versus Usos and Naomi was an okay match. I'm not a big fan of mixed matches, so I'm just going to leave it at that. You know, it ended stupidly, I think. And then obviously Ryback was supposed to face Seth Rollins. That got turned into a handicap match. Ryback had no chance. It was an okay match. Adam Rose versus Big E. Pointless match, I think. I did like the Cesaro and Tyson Kidd coming in afterwards and attacking Big E and the New Day. I think that's opening up a good feud for them. And the Cena appreciation. Man. Whew. I mean, they pretty much look at Cena and thank him and then go up to the Titantron and they fire Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, and Ryback. Now, a lot of I've seen a lot of people say, oh, they're going to go to Impact, blah, blah. It's a storyline, guys. If you don't know that by now from being a WWE fan, don't watch it. I mean, come on. How many people have got fired over the years and come back months later? It happens. It's going to be interesting to see how they play that and Sting together. We're going to see what happens there. So I am very interested to see what happens there. So that's my Raw review. I give this Raw a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Go ahead, like, subscribe, leave your comments below. Big Bubba out.